This is The Coaching In, a podcast from 3D Coaching. So this week's podcast is about acknowledging emotion, and it's really based on listening to a number of conversations and a number of questions over the last few weeks from people. So if you call someone a thinker and you ask them what they want to think about, the question that I was asked was, does that mean that coaching is more about facts than feelings? So several people have asked me that over the last few weeks. And I think the challenge is that thinker is an imperfect description of the person that we find ourselves with in this conversation. They are a wonderful, unique human being who brings all of themselves to this future-focused conversation. And then we've got those Stoker's questions that you can check out on the website if you search Stoker's in the search bar. And those questions we're using to right-size the conversation and partner to work out what we're doing today, how we're going to do it, and how we're going to know we've done it. And I think sometimes the softness of the humanity and the perceived hardness of those questions is a bit dissonant. But actually that right-sizing might take a few minutes and it might take most of the conversation. And it requires that balance between being deeply human and acknowledging that we're here to do some good work together. So when someone says something to you like, my job is at risk and life feels overwhelming, in that first part of the conversation with us, we need to acknowledge that without affixing meaning to it. That might sound like something like, that sounds a lot to hold. Great coaching comes from creating good boundaries around the work that we're doing together today and not diving into the work until we know what we're doing. And that doesn't require us to be a robot. Next week, I'll be doing the sort of part 2 of this and talking about how to avoid working too hard when you slip into feeling that you have to help too much. So this is Claire, and thanks for listening. You've been listening to The Coaching In. Find out more about us at www.3dcoaching.com/be-developed.